He's amazing. He's funny. You're going to love him. Everybody, give it up for my friend Richard Douglas Jones!
When I look out on all of your smiling faces this evening, I'm so glad I familiarized myself with the exits. I'm so glad I parked right up front. This is either gonna be a murder cult or the worst orgy ever. I mean, either way, I'm down to fuck, but I ain't gonna tell nobody. I will not tell a soul. This is, good Lord. Charlie was talking about riding his bike. I almost rode my bike here because gas prices are so damn high. Gas prices are so high, people are eating butt bread. Like that's how high gas prices are. Nobody likes butt bread. Some of y'all prefer eating actual ass over eating butt bread. And that's just like, shit, let me go and make this funky ass butt bread sandwich. This is some bullshit. Normally, that's the only time you ever feel like a king is with butt bread, because you give it to your dog and you be like, here, have it thee mine scraps. But now you like, hang on, you don't get the butt bread. I gotta make this peanut butter and jelly, damn it. That's the lowest of the low. Peanut butter and jelly butt bread sandwich. That is the quintessential struggle meal. I'm glad the other black person finally got here. This is, hey, bro, look, if some shit pop off, the signal is this. That's it. That's all. That's the signal, nigga. We can discuss in the parking lot. We can debrief. Let me see. Yeah, all right. I'm going through a special time in my life. I'm getting older. You know, people. You reach different milestones as you get older, and the milestone I recently reached is I am too old to fuck young hoes for free. It's a terrible time in every man's life. You're just like, I'm gonna have to come up out some change. It's like 35, that's about it. That's about as low as I can go. Anything below 35, I got to come up off some change, and that ain't happening, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If you remember the 90s, I fuck with you, okay? All right, anything else, you take your young ass on. You can't do nothing for me but introduce me to your mama. That's all you can do. You got a spinster auntie? Let me holler at Auntie Pam real quick. Let me see what she talking about. Oh, there we go. That's a bug right there on me. Get off. Thank you. I work at a YN factory. For those of y'all that don't know what I mean, that's I work at a high school in the hood. Some of y'all may not be familiar with that term, YN. The Y stands for young, and the N stands for, can't none of y'all say it but him. So yeah, people are like, oh my God, it's a YN crisis. Where are they coming from? I'm just like, bitch, I work on the farm. Every morning I go to work, I pluck a YN from the tree and I dust it off, and they turn around and look at me and say, man, get your hands up off me. And I say, it's a girl. I can't stand it. Them kids is dumb as shit. They're dumb as, like, everybody's child loves talking shit, but as soon as you turn it back on them, then they get all offended. Like, what the hell? Like, how you gonna read me and you can't read? Shut the hell up. Jesus Christ. They can't read for shit. And then they get mad about it. They're like, I can't read. I'm just like, okay, read this. And they go, to-he. I said, what? To-he. I said, baby, that's thee. What are you... The fuck are you talking about right now? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I hate my job. So this is how much I hate my job. In the beginning of the school year, we had like decorated like balloon arches and shit to like celebrate, and the kids were fucking around, and one of them popped one of the balloons, right? And my first thought was, oh, thank God, a school shooting. I get to go home early.
Damn.
I don't want to quit my job though. I don't want to quit my job because I don't want to lose my street cred. I have really good street cred because of where I work. I told my weed man where I work. He threw me an extra 3.5 and saluted me. He was like, appreciate your service, OG. And I was like, I have a name, Kevin. Stop calling me OG. And he was like, it's a compliment. It means original gangster. I was like, no, it doesn't. It means old guy. Suck my ass, Kevin. Hate them goddamn kids. I hate them. I do. I hate them. I hate them. Look, I hate them all, right? I hate them all, but like there's a hierarchy of kids. I hate them. And how do I put this? I hate a fat bitch. Look, hey, hang on. I'm not body shaming. I'm not doing that, okay? We are all Southerners, okay? We all live by a tried and true rule, okay? You gotta be too something, do something, okay? Look, when I was a younger man, I used to be a power lifter. I love messing with big girls, okay? Look, you ever had sex with big and you pick a nigga, that's a whole body workout, okay? First of all, okay, you got to get the knee back, right? The knee back. And the elbow back to interlock. You got to clank. You got to get, and then you got to engage. That's the bicep, nigga. You got, and then look, okay, look. You got to plant. You got to plant your feet, bitch. Like that's quads right there. And then like the thing you put on the like that's what it's like having sex with a big girl standing up. Okay, you send it out into the world, but you don't know it's coming back. Okay, that's just physics, bitch. At which point you got to engage your core. Okay, that's a full body workout. Matter of fact, the first time I ever did some stalker ass shit was for a big girl. I drove by her house at midnight and there was another dude's car in the driveway. And at that point, she stopped being a big girl and became a fat bitch. So okay, so this is my first year being like a full-fledged teacher, right? Last year I was a substitute teacher, right? And as a substitute teacher, you had like two jobs. You go in and you try to give out the assignment, but mostly you look at kids, you tell them two things. You sit down, shut up. That's it. And normally that's what they're doing, right? And there's just one time, there's a group of kids and the ringleader was a fucking fat bitch. And I was just like, hey, chill out. And she was like, I don't even know who this motherfucker think he talking to, old cockeyed ass nigga, can't even see who he talk. And I walked over to the young lady and I said, excuse me, young lady, how old are you? She said, I'm 18. Why? I'm grown. I said, oh, well, then I'm going to respond to you in the way that I would any other adult. She said, what? I said, fuck you, you fat bitch. Nice. So my eyes may be fucked up, but at least I can see my way to a gym, you fat bitch.
Damn.
At least I can cross my legs and they don't go to sleep, you fat bitch. And then she started crying, and I ain't give a fuck. I was like, oh, you crying, but your tears taste like Crisco, you big back, big snack, fat bitch. I hate them kids. I love them little hoodlums. Like, this how I know I love them, because I caught one trying to break into my car. You ain't live till you had your own student try to, and I looked at him and I was like, this is what I mean by you have a problem completing tasks, Diego. Tavarius would have broken my car 2 minutes ago. Better go home and hit that study guide, bitch. I had a kid put his arm around me one day. He said, Mr. Jones, I just want you to know I fucks with you.
Oh, wow.
He said, Mr. Jones, you my favorite teacher. Hey, guess what, Mr. Jones? I kill a nigga for you. And I looked at him, I said, that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. And then his ankle monitor went off. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. But yeah, no, now I teach fucking special ed. That's been real fun. Oh my God. Look, you ever, in any situation you get, shit always rolls downhill. Cause like the functionality of the kids goes from like high to low, right? And the high functionings love shitting on the low functionings. They're like, look at this slow ass boy. And I'm like, bitch, you can't spell HBO. Shut up. I hate them goddamn kids. My daughter had been acting up in school, so I decided to take her with me to school, thinking it was gonna scare her straight. It just scared her ass black. She started off the day saying shit like, oh my God, Daddy, why do they have clear backpacks? Ending the day, she was like, Daddy, dinner was delicious, clock that T. And I was like, that's not even how that's used. She said, stamp it. I said, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, my daughter's obsessed with her goddamn baby hair. For those of you all don't know what that is, if you've ever seen when black women try to make their forehead disappear, they take the hair and they swoop it down. I'm only telling you all this because it's relevant to the joke. Like, don't feel like you need to find the nearest black person at your job Monday, go up to them and say, hey, Tawana, how long would it take you to shellac down them baby hairs? Like, don't fucking do that. Okay, it's only relevant for the joke. Shut up. You know, when my daughter's obsessed with her fucking baby hair, she won't shut up about it. And I don't want to do it because I know she's going to do it wrong and I'm going to have to get a chisel and just get that shit off her forehead. She is not going to be happy till her fucking forehead disappears. She's not going to be happy till her baby hair and her eyebrows are holding hands singing We Are the World. Every day I walk in on my daughter, she's like, Daddy, foreheads are for white girls and Uncle Toms. Stamp it. I was like, shut the fuck up! Let's see, I have an autoimmune disease. It's weird. It's called lupus. I only mention that because it's Lupus Awareness Month. Yay. I have lupus, or as my friends like to call it, nigga, that's a bitch disease. Yeah, it's real fun. Like I came out. Like I told my boys, like my closest friends, I was like, yo man, I know y'all noticed, like, you know, I've been losing some weight, you know, and everything. They like, you ain't got that package, do you, nigga? And I was like, nah, I got lupus. They said lupus, nigga, that's a bitch disease. My Aunt Sheila got that shit, nigga. That is. Yeah, it's been weird, man. Like, so far, the best thing about having lupus is all the drugs. I get access to some of the best drugs. Oh my God. I went to the doctor's office one time. I was like, Doc, I'm having these weird pains in my body. It feels like, you know, kind of like sharp pains. And like, I knew it was about to be something good because he looked over both of his shoulders and it was just us in the room. And he looked over both his shoulders. He was like, well, what's going on with you? I said, I think it's probably associated with lupus. He's like, lupus? Yeah, it's a bitch disease, don't you? I was like, fuck you. He's like, I mean, you know, you want some muscle relaxers? I was like, fuck yeah, I want some muscle relaxers. So, yeah, I'm the plug. Anyway, let's see. The worst thing about having lupus is I am too old to get a wish granted. That That is fucked up, all right? I like Disney World. Could have got this shit when I was 12. But I get it though. Like like I get why Make-A-Wish has like a cutoff, because if they didn't, it'd just be a bunch of bald, skinny people with cancer trying to get fucked for the last time. It'd be like, you want it, who want it? That's it. Like that's not to say that I would turn down a trip to Disney World, but while I'm there, somebody's definitely sucking my dick on the Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay? It's a small world, not with these nuts in your mouth. All you'd hear is, and that's not Donald Duck. It's not Donald Duck. It's not. But yeah, having lupus has been weird. I take a lot of medicine with the fucking lupus, like a lot. And one of the side effects is insomnia. I get really bad insomnia, and it leaves me kind of up with my own thoughts, and just gives me stuff to kind of think about. And one of the things I think about the most is reparations. I think about reparations a lot, and here are the conclusions I've come to about reparations. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Anything below $10 million, you can kiss my ass, okay? I need generational changing wealth. I need it. If I'm being honest, I don't want money. I don't want money. If the whole point of reparations is appeasement, I will settle for nothing short of an even swap. And for those of you that haven't figured it out by now, I want a white slave. I want a white slave. I've given a lot of thought about this. I name him Kunta Kinte. Okay, some of y'all are not on board with this joke right now, and I really don't give a shit, because I know for a fact the joke works. You know why? Because somebody's gonna come up to me after the show. They're gonna be like, Richard, oh my God, that white slave joke. Oh my God, that white slave joke. No, but seriously, if you had a white slave, what would they do? And I'm gonna stop you right there, because it's not a they, it's an it. And I don't appreciate you humanizing my property as such. Damn. Second of all, it will do whatever the fuck I tell it to do. But mostly gardening. Here's the thing. Some of y'all are still all up in your buttholes about this joke. Please understand that I've surveyed the crowd, and I can't do shit with none of y'all, okay? You are what we call in the slave industry inferior stock. How dare you think you're good enough to be my slave? Okay, that's called being uppity, and we know likey. I'm gonna get a white slave. I want a Thor, bitch. I want Thor. And look, I'm not saying that every white person has to be a slave in this utopia. Just about 15% of you, okay? Fight amongst yourselves. Surprise, we're taking the winners, because nobody wants a losing ass slave, okay? Nobody does. It'll be great. Like, okay, if I had a white slave, I would probably make him do things like grow weed and take the charge. Like I'd make him like my agent, right? And I'd have him call the comedy clubs and like, hey there, Chuckle Hut in Sacramento, this is Kyle. And I'll be like, Kyle, ain't no Kyles around here. At which point he gotta get a whooping, because them's the rules. And so I'm stringing him up, but I'm just like, what's your name, boy? And he's like, dude, you know my name's freaking Kyle. And I'm like, well, pow! He's like, holy fucking shit, man, that hurt, man. I don't want to play anymore. I want my fucking dad, man. Fuck you, bro. I'm like, what's your fucking name, boy. He's like, I don't want to do this. What's the safe word? Well, pow! What's your name, bitch? And he goes, it's Kunta, bro. It's Kunta fucking Kinte, man. And I feel like you should have to do that if you want to be a white rapper. Just the kind of torturous shit we as people have to go through. Anybody still fucking with the Epstein file?
Is anybody?
Yeah, I didn't read the files myself because I don't get put on no list, so I watch YouTube videos and that shit. And according to Epstein files, they were sacrificing babies. They were killing babies and sacrificing them to gods. And this is how I know I'm a terrible person, because my first thought was, which god are they sacrificing the babies to? Because you can't argue with the results. Jesus is not putting up these kind of numbers, okay? You telling me all I had to do was kill a baby and I could be a billionaire? Bitch, do you know how many times I've bought Plan B? Be Warren Buffett in this bitch. I don't know, man. People keep asking. They're like, man, is anybody gonna get arrested from the Epstein files? And all the rich people are like, all right, we gave you Diddy, calm the fuck down. You're not getting no more. You're not getting nobody else. You got Diddy. Shut the fuck up. That's it. And they had to get Diddy, but Diddy got a reduced sentence because Diddy threatened to release the tapes. And nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted to see Oprah getting double teamed by Usher and Justin Bieber. Nobody wanted to see that shit. Like, even if that, like, nobody wanted to see Oprah giving the Alabama ski pole to the weirdest celebrity combination, like T.D. Jakes and LeBron James. Like, nobody, like, even if that is your thing, like, Oprah's gonna ruin it at the last minute. Oprah's gonna be like, I'm climaxing. And you're like, God damn it, Oprah. I was just about to nut. Fuck you, Oprah. Fuck you. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm just mad I got molested wrong. Like, let me find out you can get molested and be Usher. Let me find out you can get molested and be fucking Justin Bieber. Get molested and be Michael Jackson. Oh, please. Y'all know Joe was passing his booty around all over the place. How you think he came up with the hee-hee? How you think he came up with that? That's a thing in the booty move. Let me see. One of the things that I think that okay, so here's something I found in the Epstein files, right? According to the notes in the Epstein file, they implied that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick. And I don't think enough people are talking about this. I don't, because look, here's the thing. If the roles were reversed, right, and this was a Democrat, like if this was like Barack Obama, like not only would they not shut up about it, but like somebody like Kid Rock would have wrote a song called Barack the Dick Sucking Darky, okay? if I were Trump, I'd just lean into it like he does everything else. No other president in history has ever sucked a dick quite like me. Of all the presidents that have ever existed, no president ever sucked, not Lincoln, no, not this guy right here, okay? Greatest dick-sucking president of all time, okay? I do all the tricks. Okay, I lick the tip. Okay, who doesn't love a good tip lick? La la la, we all love it. Yeah, we do. Okay, I jiggle the balls. You've never seen balls jiggling quite like this. Okay, I jiggled them like a fushigi. We all remember those. Who doesn't love a fushigi? I jiggle the ball. No other president in the history of the world has ever jiggled balls. Quite not Lincoln. No. Also, I drink the juice. I do. I drink it. Why? Because spitters are quitters, right? Yeah, Guck guck 1,000. Guck guck 1 billion. Right here. Okay. And then all I picture is Bill Clinton looking down at him saying shit like, ease up, Don, it's too much teeth, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro, Monica did it better. He's like, Hillary, come take notes, bitch. That's it. I thought I was gonna get a better laugh, but I don't give a shit. Good night, y'all.
Awesome.